I guess we'll do alphabetical start to AFC here. First of all, shout out to Vrabel and the Pats just getting it together.
Yeah.
No.
No. But go ahead.
Being
Tell
better than the Bills right now is impressive to a team where you have this Vrabel's first year as the Pats coach. Drake May, by definition, extremely questionable QB. You got Stephon Diggs in the purple powder and Cardi B doing whatever they're doing. It's when you started the season looking at the Patriots, it wasn't a slam dunk that they would be first in the AFC East. For them to be first right now,
no, but you knew it was going to be what? Okay, so I'm gonna read off who they beaten. I'm gonna read off who they beaten. They beat the Raiders, the Dolphins, lost to the Steelers, beat the Panthers.
Panthers are 4-4. Whoa, Panthers are 4-4.
Beat the Bills.
The Bills are,
to me, out of all of those games, that Bills is probably the game that makes them seem legitimate.
I mean,
they beat the Saints,
Bills too. The Bills questionable too. No,
they beat the Saints, they beat the Titans, and they beat the Browns. Out of those teams, you argued for the Panthers, and then they beaten the Bills was their best team, which you just said was questionable because they don't really have receivers.
I mean, they have more to prove. I'm saying that they've done what you can ask of them so far, but they have more work to do. For sure.
They are in an advantageous division.
Correct, for sure.
The Jets.
I feel like look at this AFC. What's not advantageous about this place? You go right onto the AFC North. It's ghetto too. Pittsburgh Steelers are the top of it, and nobody trusts them.
No,
and they got
what's crazy is Baltimore with this win to get to two wins are the favorite, the betting favorite. I guess we shouldn't talk about betting, but the betting favorite.
Relax,
to win the division. They haven't had Lamar for 3 weeks, possibly 4.
They're going to put them on the investigation because Lamar was gone for so long. I mean,
that
the AFC
is awful.
Man.
Myles Garrett. Let's have a conversation. We don't believe you. We don't believe you slamming your helmet on the ground. I know you got 5 sacks in one game and lost 32-13, but we don't believe you. We don't believe the emotion. We don't believe you sitting on the end of the bench while everybody else, because you upset because you're doing everything that you can. You chose to sign there. You could have gone anywhere.
This is where I disagree with you, Reggie. I'm going to offer some pushback. Number one, he's the only person in NFL history to have 3 5-sack games and have lost them all. That's tragic. The second part about that is so you happily married. Y'all got a beautiful family, all of that. As a person who is single and have been in a relationship, and you know when the relationship finna come to an end and anything a person do set you off so you can walk out the door, I see what Miles is doing. I see exactly what he is doing. He did exactly what we said he was going to do. He took that money because they made him an offer because he said he wanted to win last year. Then they made him an offer he couldn't refuse, and then suddenly he was happy to be there, and they gave him a chance to compete. Now he's doing exactly what it takes in order for him to get the hell on out of there. Now,
so you agree?
Again, as far as I think
we don't believe you. This is all a facade. You took the money. We don't believe that you really upset. You took the money and you trying to leave. So either you saying that this is a plot and a ploy that they made him an offer he can't refuse. So now he took the money and he got to get the hell out of there. So he's got to put on.
We knew he was going to do this. We knew he was going to take the money. Then we knew he was going to be mad. We knew he was going to force his way out. And I honestly said, I have to look at this from purely career management. I think this is the right answer. If they say we'll pay you so much money that you have to stay in Cleveland, then you stay for one more year. Now I stayed for one more year, and I want out. Now, Jerry Jones used them damn draft picks, bro. You got them.
Fine. That don't change my point. All of this is a facade. It's an act.
It's a
we
means
don't
to
believe that you're emotional.
It's a means to an end for him.
Cool. Wow, you can reword it all you want to. It's an act. It's a facade. You took the money. You signed up for it. You said you knew who they were going to draft at quarterback, and then they started Dylan Gabriel. You said all of these things. You made it right. You took the politician route. You lied. And now you putting on an act to act like you are that guy that you're upset. We knew you were going to get 5 sacks, but you also got 5 sacks against the 0-6 Jets. No, I'm sorry. That was I'm sorry, against the Patriots. Against the Patriots. You got 5 sacks against the Patriots, but you lost 32-13. You knew this was going to happen. They traded away Joe Flacco. The only competent QB on the roster, allegedly.
He didn't know that this is gonna happen.
How do you not know? They've been bad since 1999.
No, you missed it. You missed what I'm saying. I said we knew this is gonna happen. It's not a secret to anybody. This is just this. Yes, correct.
We don't believe you. I don't believe you, bro. You could do all that hollering. You better go play some basketball on the off season to go dunk. Be hurt, bro. Just it is what it is, bro. Now you're right, Jerry. November 4th is next week. You got a week to make it happen.
Also, since we're talking about teams who have star players who are upset, Jamar Chase clearly upset with the Cincinnati Bengals. They talked about how they continuously have big leads and trick games off, and his answer was, "You can't talk to me about that. I need you to talk to the head coach." That is not a good answer.
Yeah.
I told y'all, man.
Yeah,
you have to do
same conversation.
You have to do once you identify you have one of the top 5 wide receivers in the NFL. You have to do whatever it takes to keep those guys happy, even if you go ahead and concede that the season is gonna lose. They're okay as long as their stats are astronomical. That's the reason I said that everybody just letting Jameis sit over there in New York and be a motivational speaker. At least keep your guys happy. And he ain't happy no more. Baltimore.
It's your fault, Cincinnati, though. Y'all should have traded T. Higgins. And I love T, and he's really good, and he probably is a 1 somewhere else, but you would have got something. You could have built something out on defense. Anything.
Reggie, you are asking teams that historically, and just let's be real, the Bengals are one of those teams that over the time that they've existed made really bad decisions.
Yeah, they're the AFC version of the Falcons. Yeah.
Right. Maybe even worse.
No. If you go look at their track record, they made it to 1 Super Bowl and they blew it. They had to win, and then Joe Montana comes back and wins.
Yeah, I feel like we've spent a little bit more money. They are notoriously also ultra cheap. We ain't that cheap. But they're going to be in that situation. And that's the reason when y'all got mad about teams drafting Shador, I said, y'all have to look at these teams as organizations. They're not going to start making good decisions if they historically make bad decisions a lot. Same thing here. Browns, y'all know y'all playing for next season. I don't even know what that discussion is. I don't know.
There's nothing to play for. There's no next season. Next season, they've had 36. I'm sorry, 26 next seasons. 26.
And that's like 40 QB.
That's just the season. They just playing for the season. That's their season.
And their thing is they still got the Deshaun Watson thing to figure out.
Soon. Oh, they're going to have to play him next year. They're going to have to play him.
Pay and play. What you talking about?
Yeah, I mean, you're going to have to play him.
The Ravens have to be the happiest 2-5 team in the NFL.
You mean to tell me we're going to win the division and I get 4 bye weeks in a row? 4? What?
4 bye weeks is crazy as hell.
It don't matter what I do. We can win, lose, or draw. Don't matter. I wouldn't have played Derrick Henry either. And then just come right back out, go to 9-8 because they're gonna go on a run when Lamar get back.
Let's move on to the Colts. Jonathan Taylor for MVP. Jonathan Taylor for president. Jonathan Taylor for King of America. Jonathan Taylor for everything. Also, Daniel Jones, your name needs to be white privilege. Because to walk out of Saquon's arms and into Jonathan Taylor, who has more touchdowns than damn near half the NFL teams, hey,
With
you
the
did
defense
something right.
and the offensive coordinator.
You did something right along the way that you deserve, that you've been blessed with a lot of opulence for. And
yeah, you endured Brian Daboll.
7-1. We play them, and then we play them like in Berlin or somewhere. We're gonna get stomped at like 8:00 in the morning. But Jonathan Taylor,
on offense,
Jonathan Taylor is he's playing out of his mind.
If I'm the Falcons, I look at sending a late round pick for AD Mitchell because he's obviously benched. He's not gonna play, but he's a really good route runner. And the only reason he's not playing is because he made a stupid decision.
Reggie, what that got to do with the pistol?
Nothing. But it set you up for next year. You can put Mooney in the slot.
Man, Mooney, hey, and come back.
You can't revamp your whole wire. That'd be 3 of the 4 wide receivers that we had would be gone. I'd bring up Nick Nash. But anyway, back to
Control, Alt, Delete, Purge. The Colts look like world beaters. Jacksonville.
You are who we thought you were. All y'all Duval fans have been super quiet. Super quiet. Y'all called us stupid. You called me smooth brain. I ain't never gonna forget that. You called me smooth brain.
He said that multiple times. He took that personal.
You stupid mother. We saw it, bro. He was averaging 150 yards passing a game, bro. 150 yards passing. That's not winnable. Also, Jacksonville. Y'all better grow some nuts and tell Travis, old boy, to damn play DB and shut the hell up.
No, Now,
Travis Hunter.
Y'all know one thing about me is I like to toot my own horn. And this is finna be tooting. Rootin' tootin'. I told y'all what Travis Hunter was on day one. Y'all people done tried to argue me down. You are a hater. You don't want him to be great. You don't believe in him. Nah, I think he's an excellent defensive back. That's it. Y'all don't understand this wide receiver shit is real. You don't just get to show up here and be like, I was good in college. You have to be an elite route runner. You got to be able to get out on the outside and kill. You have to be the guy beating the guy. You're not even in that conversation. And that's Travis Hunter. That's not your fault. That's the team's fault for not putting you in a place to be successful. You have to be able to assess talent and be transparent and say, hey, we'll work you in a little bit on offense where we can. Do I still think that the kid's a special athlete? Yes. Does that mean that I think that he's a wide receiver 1? Hell no. Do I think that he's a wide receiver 2? Probably not even. Can he be a functional wide receiver 3 for some packages? Yes. But as long as y'all continue to do this, y'all not going to get y'all's money worth. And remember, trade it up for him.
And Brian Thomas Jr. is not happy. And y'all are starting to field conversations about trading him, which I think is insane. But
not for me. If y'all, we ain't got no first, but if you want a second, that's a problem. I'd love to figure out.
Yeah, not for the Falcons. I agree. Falcons. As soon as I saw, I said Terry. I added him. Terry Fontenot.
I don't care. I don't care if we don't draft nobody. If you want to give them the second and say, I'll take Brian Thomas Jr., please and thank you.
But what I'm saying is, if you lose Brian Thomas Jr., you got to play Travis Hunter, which is insane because you traded away Tyson Campbell for Greg Newsome, who got torched last week. And now you got to play. So you have to play Hunter at DB. You have to, but you're not doing it. Y'all are this is losers.
Once again, I want y'all to
this whole NFL
y'all that
loser bill.
I'm going to tell you this, and I'm going to keep telling y'all this. Teams who make bad decisions don't suddenly start making good decisions. Jacksonville paid Trevor Lawrence max money. You have to understand you're going to make more bad decisions. So let's finish out the AFC South here. I think the Texans are going to turn it around here pretty soon. They have all the opportunity in the world as long as they get some health. They beat San Francisco this week. I still think that they're a decent team, even though Reggie has a look of full skepticism. I think that they could go on a mini run and get it together, because if not them, then who?
How many teams make the playoffs? 7? 7, right? 4 division winners.
Mm-hmm.
You would assume the Colts are going to win the division, and then 3 other teams. You assume Kansas City, and you assume that 2 to 3 teams are coming out of the AFC West. With the Chargers, Broncos, and Chiefs. That's 7 teams. You have to hope that the Chargers or the Chiefs or Broncos falter so that you could get the last
AFC West
wild card spot.
Gauntlet boy.
Go ahead, draft that receiver from Iowa State. Go ahead and get him. He's the number 1 receiver. Or KDT Jr., whatever. No, he's a sophomore. He can't even come out. Get somebody.
Oh, so you
y'all
just
not gonna make it.
Punt on the season and be done with
3 and 4. Tank Dell will be back. It's be 18 months. He'll be back.
Y'all, and I will also tell y'all, since we about to talk about Titans next, y'all might want to call on Calvin Ridley.
Ridley.
I think that him being your wide receiver 3 is a very good place. I think I would like for Atlanta to call him back, but we ain't gonna do that ever.
No. Yeah. Never gonna.
But yeah, I think that he's a guy who he's lost what he used to be. But just like when Kansas City called Juju and kind of made him into something for a little bit, I think they can do that.
Him and Rashee Rice would be kind of
correct. Correct.
Speaking of the AFC West.
And the bar is in hell for everybody. Like Mahomes doing that shit with the most mid of boys. So yeah, you just get over there and be mid. He'll do the work.
Denver is the team that is heavily linked to Brian Thomas Jr. And if that happens, y'all and Sean Payton will be in hell, because Sean Payton's gonna cook y'all if he gets them.
That is the right answer for Bo Nix, man. Bo Nix is a legitimate NFL quarterback. I want to say that. I didn't talk really bad about him at different points in his career, but I will say I like that kid. Him and Sean Payton are a very good mix.
He looks like he was a pro quarterback because he hasn't changed the way he's played. He just he's with a better coach. I mean, honestly, and a better coach than Auburn. At Oregon, I think he was just with a better team.
Right.
Here, he's with an offensive mastermind. As much as Falcons fans, we hate Sean Payton because he's an asshole.
He doing that shit.
He can draw up the plays, boy, and it works. So I think that he's in a great situation, and I think Sean Payton
he's in the best situation for him.
I think Sean Payton is the greatest coach to play for if you're a mature player who can, at 24, I don't see Sean Payton ever drafting like a 21-year-old quarterback. And he's especially 24, 25-year-old that has taken some coaching, taken some lumps, and it's like, look, if you trust me, I can put you in the positions to win.
But that's what you're doing. And I think that Sean Payton likes those guys because they have to shut the fuck up. If not,
Bo Nix cussed him out on the sideline in his rookie year. Cussed him smooth out. It's that you'll remember the guy. He's like, that's just Bo. That's just he's very confident in his abilities and understanding of the offense. That's what we need. And them motherfuckers went and almost beat the Chiefs. So they're good, man. And
well, I want to give him credit for that because that's not easy to do, and we didn't believe in him at all, and he had a lot to prove, and he's done in the 2 years that he's been in the NFL, he's been as good as everybody in his class, if not better.
His class, that's a hell of a class. CJ,
yeah, and Bryce, and somebody else, yeah.
He is better as of now.
Right.
He's better than all of them.
And I mean, and he's the guy who everybody was like, oh, nah. Tennessee, we're not wasting no time on y'all next season.
We in the West. Los Angeles. So The Chargers.
Oh, you just skipped Tennessee.
No, we were just talking about them. Oh yeah. I mean, yeah. Go get Steve Sarkisian.
Go get God.
God might be like, you know what? I'm step on over here. But the Los Angeles Chargers it's very Harbaugh like team to be as good as your monumental, probably Hall of Fame trajectory left tackle. Joe Alt gets hurt, they get boat race. Joe Alt comes back, they boat race. And it is no in between.
And I'm talking about, I will say the Oronde Gadsden pickup, excellent pickup for them.
I can't believe his father is Oronde Gadsden. With the name of Oronde Gadsden, you know that's his father, but it's still like, damn, his son is in the league?
Yeah, and it humbles you, man.
Hybrid. He's a tight end wide receiver.
Very solid team. Scary team, not a team you want to see in the playoffs, especially if you're one of these other teams.
And they holding it in the road while everybody's hurt on defense.
Right.
Derwin James, Khalil Mack.
They're
probably a cornerback away from being really
scary second half team. And speaking of scary second half team,
shout out to Ladd.
Fair enough. Kansas City Chiefs. Everybody gave up on them, and it's over. They can't win anymore. They don't have it over the hill. That boy found some guys that nobody needed, nobody knew. Hey, man, bring me these guys, and Xavier Worthy and Rashee Rice. Not world beaters by any stretch of the imagination, just pass catchers that are okay. And we'll look like killers.
Yeah, but they all complement each other, though. Like, that's one thing Andy Reid and that whoever the GM for them is, they just draft who's the complement. You have the possession slow guy that doesn't run routes and Travis Kelce. You have the speedster Xavier Worthy, and now you got Xavier Worthy and Tyquan Thornton, who really can't catch, but they both serve their purpose of running really fast and forcing you to dedicate a safety and or cornerback. Then you have Juju, who's just a step above Travis Kelce when it comes to being fast and is just a possession receiver and blocker and overall nuisance. Then you have Hollywood Brown, who can't really catch in the past, but he's a decent route runner and he's got enough speed to where he can run your outs and everything. They all serve a purpose. And then you bring the complete receiver back in Rashee Rice. And now you can't double anybody.
432 total yards, 26 first downs, 9 penalties for 95 yards. Damn. Kansas City, what y'all doing?
They were playing. That means I don't take you seriously. We won 28-7. We got 9 penalties. I don't take you seriously.
Mahomes 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Pacheco 12 carries for 58 yards. That running back room is still questionable to me, but Mahomes is so magical that it don't even matter.
They can go get another one. They'll go get Algier will be there next year, and that's not even the worst game. The best win they had was in the division when they beat the Raiders and had more first downs than the Raiders had points. The Chiefs are gonna mess around. You know what they're gonna do? They're gonna get the wild card and they're gonna beat the Colts in the first round, or the Patriots. Colts or the Patriots. They're gonna beat one of them in the first round.
Daniel Jones. I hate to tell you, bro, that would be so unfortunate. You have, this is definitely. 7-1. Yeah, you didn't have a season this good with the Giants, even though that one season you had was really good, and they've been this good, and then you get Mahomes. That would be terrible.
Reward.
Right.
Most improved player, comeback player.
Yeah, your privilege is over, brother.
The Drew Brees comeback award. What did you come back from? Being terrible.
No, I'm coming back and getting the hell out of New York, apparently. Even though I do think that they found their guys in Jackson Dart and Scatterboo, even though Scatterboo done for their season. I think that they're excited about those two guys for the next season.
Yeah, sure. Whatever. We'll see.
And here we go. NFC. This
Top
ain't
heavy.
much better.
It's pretty much the same. You got the NFC East, which is Philadelphia, the Cowboys,
Commanders,
and Washington and New York. Washington is hurt plus regression from last year. They're not going to sneak up anybody. The Giants, we assume are going to fire everybody.
Next season.
Dallas.
Cowboys.
You missing defense.
Cowboys' biggest issue.
It's defense. I will say the Cowboys got their offense, though. It's there. They've got everybody they need except for a tight end. And I would be looking for them to sign Kyle Pitts.
Pickens and CD. And Dak.
With Dak,
if Cowboys had more wins, Dak would be in the MVP conversation.
Yeah,
y'all owe Dak an apology.
Just defense. That's all. Kenny Clark got hurt, so now that trade is.
But I mean, even Green Bay, I don't think that Green Bay is happy with the Micah Parsons trade. Yeah, did he get a sack? So this is
he's third in the league in sacks.
Yes. So this is my question. Is he worth, say he gets 16 sacks for the season?
Mm-hmm.
But that's really it. Are you okay with that?
Yeah. That's why you bring him.
But I mean,
him and Rashawn Gary are almost unblockable.
Yeah, but he's also like, it's not like Micah, he doesn't cover and he's not actually getting any. He is literally like recording one sack. And I'm like, and I'm interested to see what you think about it. It's like that one sack a game. Is that really worth it?
Yeah, because they built everything else around him. They have a strong defense, especially at the linebacker. I can't pronounce his name. Egbari is a monster. He's probably the guy that.
Well, I guess you're number really one. Yeah.
Plus, you have old boy from UGA. Like they have everything built around those two edge rushers. They have a strong defensive backfield. They have strong linebackers. They have good defensive tackles. And then they just say Rashawn Gary and Micah Parsons, y'all go get the quarterback. And if Micah Parsons going to get you 16 sacks, how many would you take a person for 16 sacks on the Falcons?
I mean, yes, but it's the nothing else. And I'm kind of undecided. I'm like, it is 16 sacks, but it's not like any tackles or anything else.
So and it's, what are the Cowboys getting in this trade? How many sacks have they gotten by losing? How many tackles have they gotten by losing Micah Parsons? We don't even talk about sacks because they don't have sacks.
No. I mean, you're right, but you also have the 2 draft picks. That's where until and he's got money right now. Until you spend the money, you won't know. But I mean, I also, like I said, you see Myles Garrett over there. You got Trey Henry
just got hurt. Actually, he just hurt his hip.
Yeah,
but old boy Max Crosby. There's a lot of players you could go get.
If he goes and gets one of those guys, even with Micah Parsons getting 16 sacks, I think I'm probably, especially if you can keep a draft pick or 2, I'm gonna say Jerry won it.
Yeah, I mean, if you turn this into Myles Garrett, then yeah. I mean, because Myles Garrett is the best defensive player in the league, right? You would assume.
Yeah, unless Aaron Donald come back.
To who?
Unless Aaron Donald come back.
Well, defensive lineman, because Patrick Surtain is locked down. So, and defensive player of the year. So, you have to turn it into something. But as of right now, you are 3-4-1, and the Packers 5-1.
Yep,
5-1-1.
Yeah, the stupid ass tie.
That's and you tied because you have the best kicker in the league who kicked a 60-something yard field goal.
Hey, Jordan Love, Packers, I have to give them a immense amount of quarterback respect from Favre to Rodgers, from Rodgers to Love. That is the same that there are also organizations who consistently make really good decisions. They're going to continue to make really good decisions. They are like, they just show there's only been in the history of the NFL a transfer from one QB who stayed 10 years to another. That was Joe Montana to Steve Young.
Tony Romo to Dak.
Brett Favre to Aaron Rodgers. And Jordan Love looks like the continuation of that.
I mean, and I also will say this about Micah Parsons. I don't think Micah Parsons, I think you want him to make all the plays in the season, which is true. But he's going to be there. What they're going to expect him to make plays is in the playoffs. Once you make the playoffs, and you got to play Detroit, you got to play Philly, you got to play Tampa Bay, you got to play Seattle, Los Angeles, and maybe San Francisco. Like, you have to make those. You're going to have to be able to affect the game and just basically eliminate them, the play action pass. That's why you get them. And if it works,
you're right.
The NFC is wide open.
It also depends.
Outside of Philly, it's wide open.
It 100% depends on how the season ends, and postseason is going to be big for is he healthy? How healthy is he? Can he influence and get you guys on a playoff run? Detroit, you guys, I think, are in a great position because nobody's for some reason paying attention to anything that you're doing.
Because they're hurt. They've lost like 3 cornerbacks and a safety.
Yeah, but still, it's when people aren't paying attention to you and you're still having a pretty good season. I think that's the best place to be.
Jameson Williams is kind of unhappy. Like they just got some turmoil because of.
And I give them a lot of credit for what they've done, losing your entire coaching staff.
Yeah, the surprise division though is the NFC West. Sam Darnold. Woo! I know Minnesota misses him. And
who told Minnesota? What did I tell you, Reggie? Minnesota. I said you pay him. I said you give him a 3-year deal. You pay him for 2 more years. And if you pay him and he's good again, then you re-up. You didn't do it.
JJ McCarthy keeps getting hurt. And it looks like Indianapolis is about to do the exact same thing you're talking about and sign Darnold to a 3-year deal. So, I mean, not Darnold, Daniel Jones.
And this is the thing. Now, Carson Wentz done for the season. What are you? If you're Justin Jefferson, who you just gonna let anybody throw me the ball? I'm getting the hell out of here.
If Justin Jefferson goes, they probably make a coaching change.
Teams, I don't know why teams don't understand it. When you identify a guy who's that good, you got to keep him happy even if y'all not going to win. Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase going to be in the same situation. And if they decide that they want to move around, that's going to make the NFL a whole new damn place. Because what do you do on another team?
Well, you got to see move around because if they move around and try to go to a team that already has an established receiver, you're going to be in the same situation where you're overpaying or you're paying all of your money to 2 receivers. And you're not going to be able to fill in the gaps anywhere else. So the only way that now, if he goes to like Philly, if A.J. Brown is upset and Jamar Chase is upset, I am 1,000,000% sure that they will send A.J. Brown in the first for Jamar Chase.
Hey, Indianapolis.
Who are you taking off that team?
Draft picks.
The draft picks gonna be you don't have to give me all of them. You have to give me 2, 2, and 2.
How many do you want? I got my running back, and I got a quarterback that I could probably pay and not pay a ton of money to and say, hey, buddy, you are uniquely qualified to understand. You need a team around you. You blew it last time. Don't take all the money again. You don't get another chance at this. We're gonna pay you some money. And then let us go get you a guy, and you got Jonathan Taylor.
Or come to Atlanta. Will
man.
Yeah.
The pistol.
No, he won't. No. That is dead. If he comes back next year, I won't watch a game. I won't watch a game again until if he comes back next year, I won't watch a game until he finds.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you like this. And it's like all of my teams, it's not even like they're willing to change or improve. when you watch the Gators, Billy just going to wide receiver screen you till your eyes bleed. Trey missed 10 threes tonight. You're going to have to watch that. Now,
Norwood.
I wish it wasn't what was me, but I don't even have anything to be happy about. I wish I could be like, you know what? Let's look at Braves ain't got enough for me to show you. Hopefully we do something better next year. I have nothing. I ain't been this humble in a long time, brother. Giants next season.
Giants, yeah. They gonna, you know what the Giants about to do? The Giants about to talk themselves into keeping Daboll another year. They about to do it.
That would be stupid.
They about to do it.
You got your quarterback. You got your running back. I don't know what he comes back from after that injury.
Oh, you wasn't running back. You gotta go get a scat back. You gotta go get somebody.
He was good. He was good for them though, and he was scoring touchdowns. I mean, I also think that he's the Peyton Hillis of this though, so it's like a one and done. I don't think this is like a long term.
I didn't want to say it because I didn't want to rain on everybody's parade, but we've seen this before.
Yeah. This is a 2 year.
John Riggins was good though. But
you remember that? No, he had never. No. Mike Allstott was that Scatterboo a year or two. I ain't know it wasn't supposed to rhyme. Chicago getting better. Not great though. No. Minnesota.
They're in a precarious situation too because they really should. And I don't want to say it because I like him, but they should fire their GM. The GM needs to move on from Chicago.
Ryan Paul.
Yeah, they need to move on from him.
And what do we talk about? I said, hey, do you pay him and before you see this team be good? And they did.
Well, it is what it is. But
I don't know what the Vikings do. I don't even know who's going to be the Vikings quarterback.
Kirk Cousins.
Not after the way he played last week.
That's not on Kirk Cousins. Nobody, if you looked at all the comments, nobody blamed Kirk Cousins.
I don't care about that, Reggie. If I'm calling you, I'm using that as leverage. Well, I saw him play last week. Look like mid to me.
Well, cool. Well, then I'll take Dallas Turner and a draft pick because we're gonna get rid of Ebiketie. Now we got a whole lot of players that are fast and can cover ground, and we could put Divine Diablo to cover. Cool.
I don't know. I honestly don't know who they're gonna have play quarterback this week because
number 12.
Max Brosemer?
Is that his name? He's a quarterback, right?
Yeah.
He's the one that played last week. Yeah.
Justin Jefferson. All right. Tampa Bay, good, just injured.
Y'all, congrats to y'all.
Right.
Y'all have won the division.
This is the worst thing you can see. Why are we behind the Carolina Panthers?
Who just lost because Bryce didn't play, and they lost 42-9. 40.
Andy Dalton. You took your red rifle ass to the house. It's all for you. Your NFL, hey, you look like a guy who could be a commentator. You look like a podcast guy. It's over for you. They don't need to see no more than red rifle ever again.
But they scored 42 points on that defense, and we could score nothing. Nothing. They ran the ball with James Cook. James Cook just looked. He was out there playing at Miami Central High School again. He was just running all over Carolina.
Falcons, we already discussed.
Shout out to the Taints, though. Y'all still suck. Y'all pulled Spencer Rattler to put in a person you shouldn't have drafted.
How did he play? I didn't get a good chance to assess.
He played booty.
How well or not.
You want me to tell you the score? He played exactly how 23-3. He ain't make no difference.
Yeah,
I'll
I
tell you
think
what
they
he
should have
was.
rocked with
He was
Spencer. I don't know
17 of
why.
30 for 128 yards.
Yeah, you should have kept Spencer.
Put it this way. The University of Utah averaged 8.3 yards per rush. They averaged 5.2 yards per pass. And he averaged 4.3 yards per pass.
Yeah,
Bruh, just trade us Chris Olave, bro. Give us Chris Olave. Y'all don't want him?
but everything that I read in the news when it talks to the Saints, those guys don't want to leave New Orleans. Kamara don't want to leave. Olave don't want to leave. They do say monitor everybody as the trade deadline, but
y'all can want to stay all you want to. There's some houses on Lake Pontchartrain. There's some houses over by Landry. Y'all got enough money. You can get some in the French Quarter that you can rent out. Cool. But you won't get the hell up out of here. All this old dead money.
I need this. And the money is old and dead.
Get the fuck. Hell no. Yeah. Alvin Kamara, 30. Jawan Johnson, 30. Brandon Cooks, 30. Taysom Hill, 30. Foster Moreau, 30. He might not be 30. Demario Davis, 36.
50.
Now they did hit on Kool-Aid McKinstry. They hit on Kool-Aid McKinstry though. Chase Young, mid.
Yeah.
Cam Jordan, stealing. They paying him as a legacy. That boy had one stat. Carl Granderson, old, 30. What happened to Brian Gleason? He was a monster. And then he
had the nerve to also have your boy till he retired. That's hilarious. Not it.
But, ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of episode 205 of the SplashCast Monday Night Raw. Unless you want to talk about the NFC West, you want to keep talking about the Rams? I mean, the Rams are the Rams are the Rams. They are probably
the Rams and the Seahawks and the 49ers are hurt. The Cardinals. I don't know how long y'all keep looking Kyle in the face like that.
If the Rams win the Super Bowl this year, you would have to put. I'm gonna piss a lot of people off. You would have to put Matt Stafford ahead of a lot of quarterbacks if he would have won a second ring.
Does that make him better than Aaron Rodgers?
Probably a similar career. I think Aaron Rodgers MVPs probably keeps him. He got what, 3?
Stafford got them passing stats too. That's the thing. He got them yards
with two chips, in which he got them there.
Yeah. This season specifically, this would be a lot of heavy lifting from him, and this is coming off a season where we assumed his back was already broken.
They got a good defense though. They got a trill defense. Like
49ers, Mac. They need too much. They too hurt.
Well, I think this is the first year they rebuild. Remember, they cut all them players, trade all them players. They gonna have to. They can. John Lynch can freaking draft, man. He got old boy from Texas. He got old boy from UGA. He got the corners.
So my thing is you look at a guy like Christian McCaffrey, who you think is on the back end of his. Do you try to move him? You know, I'm big on trading old assets, especially as a team that's drafted so well.
But you don't want to trade him within the division.
Oh, there'll be a market for him immediately.
You probably trade him to the AFC, but you don't want to give him to the Chiefs because that's 15-16-0, 16-1.
Steelers, Jets. You taking for Brees?
Why would I would just say no. I fail in the physical. You're not sending me to the Jets. I failed physical. I failed every time. I fall down the steps.
You do know that I'm rich and like I'm legacy rich. My parents rich too. I'm not
warm ass, nice ass wine country California to miserable ass New York. Hell no.
And that's not New York. That's New Jersey. That's East Rutherford.
Wherever the Jets are is miserable. There is misery. It don't matter. They could be in Saskatchewan. I'm not going. Not going. Nope. I'll John Wall myself all day. Achilles, shoulder, fell down
I
the
thought you
steps.
were gonna do the Dougie.
Dislocate my shoulder. Oh, I'm not going. You could trade me you not trade me there. I don't care.
That
where
would
you
say
trade
Mr.
me.
ain't going.
I'm not going. Trade me to Dallas. Take their picks. That's a crazy
Too
offense.
much money. It's too much money. McCaffrey ain't cheap.
New York.
They've been kind of scared.
I'll go to the Giants. Why not? Because they're not going to trade you to a contender. Because you're not going. They're not going to trade you to anybody you can win the Super Bowl with. Carolina trade you back to Carolina.
Packers.
They got oh boy that just won the Russian title 2 years ago. Josh Jacobs.
You're right. And he played
Chicago.
Right.
They need a running back too. I like DeAndre Swift, but they need a running back.
You get DJ Moore too. I don't know if you want him, but something you could have.
Nah, they're talking about him. They're trying to link him to the Falcons, but his contract is just so insane.
Not interested.
Yeah, that Bam Adebayo contract. That must go to $32 million or whatever it does.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, we have covered it all in depth. Please pray for your boy. It is tough right now.